Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back for the Oldham days. It's the end of season roundup. It's episode 50 and we could still get promoted. Or we could end up in the playoffs, or we could end up with nothing. So let's jump straight in. Let me tell you how we've recovered. Yes, we are third in the league. So let's go and look at the schedule. So after the defeat in the FA Cup and like 8 without a win in the league, it was so abysmal. Well, we had bottom of the league Blackpool and we came back to win. So we won. Sorry, we didn't come back at all, but we won 2-0. Kane Fullalove and Jack Kingdon with the goals. And I thought, is that the tide turning? Well, Nottingham Forest was a big test. We've just lost to them in the cup. And then look at this. Rodriguez, have a bit of that. I was like, we're back. We are back. 1-0. Unfortunately, that didn't last too long. McCormack got through. Lovely finish. But what a great ball from Davies through to Taylor. And Taylor made it 2 inside 20 minutes. 2-1 at this point. And then I don't know what that was. But yeah, I was fuming at that. They got a berating. Davies again with a great ball through to Taylor. Again, beneficiary. And he made it 3, slotting it in at the near post. And then Davies again, this time to Leighton Stewart, who scored again at the near post. Sort of places it in the corner. 4-2. And I was like, we're back. Oh, what a terrible run of form we've just had. Glad we're back. And then Forest made it 4-3. And then we conceded a penalty. And that was the goalkeeping for the penalty. Sometimes I hate this game. I've said it. I'm sure you've all said it too. 4-4. And then we did avoid defeat against Forest, which was good. And then against Huddersfield, we won 1-0. James Taylor with the goal. And then against Plymouth, we went 1-0 down. But we showed fabulous character to come back into it. Leighton Stewart to Jenkins to Davies to make it 1-1. And then we absolutely killed the game off just before half-time. You might think, what, making it 2-1? Just you wait. Taylor made it 2-1. And then we only went and made it 3 straight from kickoff, basically. Taylor through to Leighton Stewart. And he made it 3. Lovely stuff. Plymouth then got one back and a lovely finish. Made it nervy, but we won 3-2. And then against Birmingham, we won 3-0. Jack Kingdon with the header, Kane Fullalove with the rebound. Then Davies played it through. Bad ball, but bad defending. And James Taylor swooped in and made it 2-0. Before in the second half, it got pulled back to Rob Jenkins, who made it 3. Beautiful finish. And then we took West Brom to school. Back-to-back wins over Midlands teams. Craig Forrester with his first for the club. Jenkins with a great ball to Kane Fullalove, who has been better in recent times. He's coming back into a bit of form. I think he's got 20 for the season now. Made it 2. And then another goal from a corner. We've scored about 4 all season, 2 in this game. Craig Forrester with his second. And then Davies burst through. He broke to Taylor, who made it 4 after 25 minutes. And then nice little bit of pass. And Rodriguez found himself in the box and leathered it home. We've had a lot of injuries, I will say that, but we've had a lot of good form. We've undefeated in March, 2 wins back-to-back in April, so a good run of games. Then we've just lost 3-0 to Watford, which was really disappointing. Because if you look where we are in the league, we are 5 points behind Burnley, yeah? We are 9 points inside the playoffs now. We've got QPR in this game. So we could, in theory, well, not quite sew it up, but if we win against QPR, we are guaranteed a playoff place. That's important. But the reason that we've got 4 games left, and they're all in this episode, and I'll tell you why, gang, because Burnley are ahead of us, yeah? We've got them second to last game of the season. If Burnley slip up and we win, and then that game could be all about that game. No, what I think is going to happen is Burnley will slip up, we'll do well, we'll beat Burnley, we'll go into the automatic promotion places, then we'll lose to Luton. That's my prediction. So without further ado, let's get straight on with this episode because it's going to be a long one. The question you might have on your lips is, Jay, what did you do here? How did you change the fortunes? Well, we have made a drastic, radical tactical change. You will remember this was the system. Well, brace yourselves, gang. It is enormous, this change. Are you ready? Strap yourselves in. So, we've gone with that. That's it. As we've gone with that. It is what it is. We've got loads of players out. Harrison Burrows got injured for... He's damaged his cruciate. In the last episode, I didn't even check, but in the game against Forest when he got injured, did his cruciate, so he's out for 5 to 8 months still. Joe Worm-Leighton, so right back and left back out, so I've only got one of each. Roberto Rodriguez is now injured as well, 9 days and 3 weeks. Ashley Lloyd's out for 2 to 4 days, so he'll be back any moment. Joe Worm-Leighton's out for 3 weeks, basically the rest of the season. He might get back for the last game, or the playoffs, should we get there. We should get the playoffs. Outside chance of promotion automatically. If we do get to the playoffs, of course, that will be a separate episode, ladies and gentlemen. So, get straight to QPR and rattle through this one. We came back for a quadruple header last time, didn't we, in the end of last season? And we had a really tough run in. We had a lot of the teams in and around us at the top. So, I'm not surprised we didn't go up automatically and we did throw it away. We had Coventry, we had Blackburn, both teams in the playoffs, and one of them actually went up. We had someone else in and around it. This time we've got QPR and Burnley, and I think we've got Middlesbrough and Luton. Luton are 9th, Middlesbrough are 14th. So teams chasing the playoffs. Can Luton still get there? They can. Yeah, Luton can still get there, but Norwich and Leeds have just drawn. Norwich won 66 points, so they can only get to 75. So in terms of, if we draw against QPR, we've secured a playoff place. Our goal difference is too good. That's all we need. A draw against QPR. Thank you. Thank you to other results. Expectation is a draw. Would I take a draw to guarantee playoffs? No, because I want to get automatic promotion. I don't want to bring you another episode of playoffs. Because I might even go up in the playoffs, to be honest. Right, the team. Ashley Lloyd is unfit. And we've just lost, haven't we? 3-0. Leighton Stewart has got 19 league goals, 23 overall. Kane Fullerlove has 15, 19 overall. And James Taylor, also 19 league goals, 21 overall. So we've got 3 players in and around 20 goals this season. So we've been good. We've not relied on Kane Fullerlove. And I think I'm of the opinion Kane Fullerlove's had a much worse season. Because he has. If you look at his numbers, they're considerably worse. He's played less. But I think those numbers were just too outlandish. They were too good for his ability. They're more like it. He's a decent player. And a non-promotion release clause in his contract of £12 million. So we need to go up. Otherwise we're going to lose Kane. James Taylor's in banging form. 7.7 in his last 5 games. Kane Fullerlove has also scored recently as well. I think this is going to be the team. Let's go. Here we go then. It's QPR. No highlights yet. Here we go. First highlight. Montoya. Out to Ndongala. Play inside. That's it. Jack Kingdon. Across to Rojas. Here we go. Starting to settle in well is Rojas. Beautiful ball. Davis. Alan Sander. Need a big game for you. Kane Fullerlove. Can he find James Taylor? He can. James Taylor. Bit of encouragement for the boys, and they like it. Here come QPR. Rojas with the header. QPR have got it back. Campos. Collins. Oh, no. Oh, it's in. No, it won't count. The goal won't stand. The whistle had already gone. The lino had raised his flag. And he was offside. Felt a bit offside. Couldn't tell if the lino had his flag up, though. No shots on target. Time to demand more. Here we go. Alan Sander with the corner. Across. Kingdon. Off the bar. Oh. Alan Sander. Hit it. Oh. Don't hit it. Ever again. 6 shots. None on target. Ooh. We're controlling possession. I just want the smiles. Rob Jenkins for Victor Chukwudi. He's on a yellow. I'm not happy at that. Alan Davis is playing poor. So... started playing Laurieri out of necessity, and he's improving. He's playing well, and he's got great potential. So, if I don't get promoted, I'm going to be playing him a lot next season. I'm going to try and sell Ashley Lloyd. Speaking of Ashley Lloyd, yeah, he's stuck at this level in terms of ability. He's not improved as much as I'd hoped. That's his value. I'd sell him for anywhere in the £10 million mark. However, do I bring him on for Alan Davis? Alan Davis is not playing great. Do I gamble? Fortune favours the bold. Right, I've gambled. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to bring Kane Fullalove off for Leighton Stewart. It's a triple change. A triple change where I've made a gamble. And I'm not sure it's the right decision. But time will tell. Here comes Rojas. Alan Sander now. Finds Leighton Stewart. Into Ashley Lloyd. There's 2 substitutes inside 2 minutes. I can't believe it. I'm not sure I've made the right decision. I bloody am now. 1-0. Jose Mourinho back. Last episode, it was Jay and Potter. Hey, look at that. Stewart into Ashley Lloyd. Rifles it into the top corner. Come on. Alan Sanders on a yellow card. And playing poor. Rob Atkinson is going to have to come on. Rob Atkinson's leaving at the end of the season. I need some more fullbacks. That's what I need. I've got my eye on a couple of players, but I can't be earmarking players too soon in case I go up. Or don't go up. Laurieri with the free kick. Off the bar. And Jack Kingdon. I mean, yeah. You might have thought I paused myself then. I had no reaction and no words. I didn't even know how to vocalise how bad that was. McGlone with the corner. Taylor is bobbling around in QPR, living a charmed life here. As it stands, Burnley are drawing 1-1 against Birmingham. Come on, Birmingham. We can hold on. I'd accept that 1-1 at Burnley right now. Leighton Stewart, the captain. Back to Atkinson. Back to Stewart. Leighton Stewart steps up to the plate. 24 for the season. He is the captain. He is the Oldham hero. Leighton Stewart. What a player. Cometh the man, cometh the hour. That's the wrong way round. I don't care. I'm excited. There is much rejoicing. Slap a like on the video for that goal. We're already in. We're not even halfway through the episode yet, and I'm already begging for likes. Get your celebrations in the comments, gang. 2-0. Leighton Stewart again. Oh, he's just sublime, isn't he? He's lost it, but we'll forgive that. Because he did get it upfield. Rojas. Oh, just so cool. Leighton Stewart. James Taylor gets in there. Oh, they're just tenacious. Chuck Woody. James Taylor for 3. It is 3, and that is it. Come on. Apart from the game against Burnley, this was the game that I was worried about slipping up in the most. So I'm really happy at that. Burnley have gone ahead, unfortunately. We can't have it all. We've won. Birmingham have lost. But we're doing what we can do. We're in the playoffs. So there is guaranteed a playoff episode if we don't get promoted automatically. 5-point swing in 2 games. And we have Burnley to play. Apparently, we're 4 years ahead of schedule reach the Championship playoffs. Of course, the supporters still think it's a C+. It's the most broken part of Football Manager, in my opinion. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the exact same team, but start with the changes. Montoya on the verge of milestone. He's level with Magnus Norman in terms of clean sheets. 18, about to break the record. The long-time goalkeeper, Magnus Norman. I didn't realise Ashley Lloyd couldn't really play there. Mark Coles is not very fit, but I'm going to bring him on the bench instead of who? It was very, very harsh not to even have Ashley Lloyd on the bench, considering he just scored. Yeah, Frank's going to have to go on the bench. Not even in the squad. Sorry, Frank. I haven't got the space for you today. Pick up where you left off last time out. Oh, God. We're kicking off with a highlight. Let me tell you, if they score here, they will have picked up where they left off last time out. Alan Sander now. Into Stewart. To Chuck Woody, who's gone for the big ball. James Taylor. It's saved. It's another great save. I can't believe he's not buried that. Getting tongue-tied over here. Alan Sander with the corner. Finding Kingdon at the far post. Out for another corner. Laurieri now. Ooh. And Dongola. Well, there we go. Burnley are beating Forest. God, Forest is a tough game for Burnley. Come on, Forest. Davies. Forest showed great character to come back against us. Scoring 4 goals. Going ahead, coming back, doing all that jazz so they can do it again. And McGlone misses out. Kinstry, it's back. It's found its way into the net. It's Che Adams, and this could not be going any worse. Oh, at the end of last season, we did a great win in the first game, and then it all fell apart. It might all fall apart again. 8 points away. Well, we'd barely be secured promotion at this rate. The game against them would be pointless. Terrible so far. Sort it out. Leighton Stewart, I'm sorry, you've let me down. Mark Coles can come on for Alan Davies, who again has let me down. Alan Sander again has let me down. Keith McGlone, what's happened to you? Rob Jenkins, Victor Chukwudi and him swap. There we go. 4 changes at half time. The changes last time. Look at that. Burnley are 3-0 up against Forest. It's almost done. Thought that was in. Right. Come on. 20 minutes to go. James Taylor's in. Full of love. Find someone. James Taylor. Laurieri with the corner. The energy's just gone, hasn't it? To get that energy from the QPR games. 4-0 for Burnley. It's almost done. We've got 1 substitute remaining. He's playing actually quite well. Okay, so what we're going to do is make Mark Coles a trequartista. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Rob Atkinson on wing back. I don't know. I'm going to put Ndongala there. On wing back attack. Hang on. Wait. No. No. There we go. That. Yeah. Nothing's happened. Nothing has happened whatsoever. Oh. It's still too little too late. We're still losing. An equaliser doesn't really help. Jenkins. Out to Ndongala. Who gets there? It's a cross. It's Ashley Lloyd with his second in 2 games from the bench. He's going to start the next game. He's got to. He's on fire. All right, I'm going to demand more. They might not love that. They do love it. It's the end. That's it. We've... disappointing we didn't win. Is that it? Is that the end? 7 points, 6 remaining. That we're done. Game over. Well, okay. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to bring you the final 2 games, but in very, very key highlight form. So I'm just going to fly through them now. We'll see you in the Burnley game. Oh, Magnus Norman's going to retire. Bless him. He's been a good goalkeeper for us. He's been absolutely outstanding. Not this season, when he had to play 4 games. He did 12 goals. In March. Or February, whenever it was, when we did rubbish. But he's been a great servant to the club, so fair play to him. Keith McGlone is wanted by Inter Milan and Benfica. He's almost certainly going to leave in the summer. So, Burnley have gone up. Mentally, they won't really be at it. They're already celebrating. They're probably all long over. We've got a bit of pride to play for it. And I've just given a couple of starts to players that might not have normally. Alan Davies is not playing. I've bought him off. Ashley Lloyd's been great, so he's scored 2 and 2, so he's starting today. Victor Chukwudi is. I've also given Frank Pino his second start. All of his other appearances have all come off the bench, so he's got his second start for the club because I feel like he's going to be a much bigger player for me next season, whether I'm in the Premier League or in the Championship. Kareem through to Chukane. Chushain? Goal. Hatem Chouchane. Such a shoe shame, eh? Yeah, give him a berating. 1-0 down. You know, the arrogance of me earlier, where I was like, oh yeah, I'll probably go all the way through, Burnley will drop points, I'll win, I'll do all this, I'll beat Burnley, and then throw it away against Luton. Like, I could finish 5th. I could still finish 5th. Jenkins. William Leighton. Jenkins. Rodriguez. Back to Kingdon. Oh, I should have played some of the defenders. Forrester and Fitzgerald. Get some fitness. Wormleighton. Playing on the left today. Frank Pino's in. Rodriguez. Come on. And here come Burnley then. It's Can. If anyone can, he can. Duchesne. Rojas. Oh. Rojas. Abysmal touch. Goes through to Douse. Jasper Douse, who is a wonder kid in this universe. He is a wonder kid. Oh, he's not described as a wonder kid anymore. It's just described as a striker. He's good though, isn't he? £78 million. Transfer listed by request. Wanted by Brighton, Liverpool, Peterborough and Tottenham. Peterborough are in the Premier League, to be fair. And they're staying up. Oh, maybe not. Maybe. Ooh, the Coventry are down on 17 points. I told you they'd go down, didn't I? That should have been that should have been me. It'd have been a long season. It'd have been a hard slog, that would. It really would. Rojas, don't give it away. Rojas has had an absolute shambles today. He's coming off. He's coming off at half time. But we've won the ball back. It's through. It's James Taylor. Find Frank Pino. He does. Frank Pino. It's 2-2. Right, Victor Chukwudi for Rob Jenkins. And Rob Jenkins for... No, we'll leave Victor Chukwudi there. Rob Jenkins, I'm going to bring on Mark Coles in the box-to-box. Not got the best tackling, but I don't know. I think Mark Coles can do a job there. And Dongola is not playing well, so Cavan is going to go at right back. That's why I had to do that, because Cavan can play right back. Apparently, Rojas, even though we've seen him, he's having a good game, a 7.2. I'll bring Forrester on for Kingdon then. Who's not. Ashley Lloyd's not playing great. I want to bring Laurieri on, but 3 changes will do. Burnley with a free kick. Hoskins, this is going to go in. 3-2. Again, I've overachieved this season. I said I wanted to go up, and to get in the playoffs, I don't think I'm good enough to go up. I think I'm a nearly team at the moment. I think a couple of my signs, Rojas and Pino, are very good, and I think they're going to become very, very good players for me. I think we're a couple of years away still. What I've managed to do is I've now got great training facilities, so my players are starting to improve a lot more, especially with the game time that I'm giving them. And that I think is going to do me very well with some of the players that I'm selling. I'd let Keith McGlone go. I'd let loads of players go, to be fair. Most players could go. Pino. Oh, he scored again. It's 3-3. Mark Coles with the assist, the substitute. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'd let most of the players go. I mean, even Kane, full of love. Obviously, I've not really got much choice in it now. It's £12 million. £12 million, having had one phenomenal season and another very good season out of him and got him for free. I'd let him go, and if he left, would I miss him? Well, at this minute, James Taylor's been better this season. Leighton Stewart's been better. Frank Pino looks like he wants to play loads more. Jasper Douse makes it 4-3. What a game this is for the neutral. I said I was going to just rattle through these really quickly. All I've done is chops through it. I'd be enjoying it, gang. They hated the berating. Rojas now. Coles. Rodriguez. James Taylor for 4-4. Off the post. Prout. Jasper Douse. Yeah. That's his hat-trick. 5-3. Viserys. Is this going to be 6? It is. Jasper Douse again. Well, it means nothing this last game. So, I tell you what, Magnus Norman will play his final game of his career. Bit of sentimentality over there. So, Luton are in 6th. How are Luton doing then? Can they... They can't overtake me. They're on 70 points. I'm on 79. I can still finish 3rd, but look, 3rd, 4th, 5th or 6th. It is what it is. I don't care. Luton... Oh, Luton and Forest are on the same points. And Bristol City are a point further back. QPR, Cardiff can't on goal difference, but QPR could. If I beat Luton, and QPR win, QPR could leapfrog everyone. So well, that's interesting. Right, so it's all about, we're just passengers in this game. It's all about Luton and their quest for the playoffs. So Luton, Forest and Bristol City are the 3 teams that are really in and amongst it. Cardiff, -8 goal difference, are too far gone. We got a free kick then. It's Alan Davis. He's too far out for a shot. He's going to have a shot though. He does. It's out for a corner. Predictable. Stewart. Dongala. Laurieri. Alan Davis. Jenkins. And Dongala. Over. Jenkins. McGlone. Sander. Jenkins. Laurieri. McGlone. Leighton Stewart's playing rubbish. On comes Kane full of love. Alan Davis is playing rubbish. On comes Alberto Rodriguez. Ian Fitzgerald's playing rubbish. On comes Jack Kingdon. And Joe Wormleighton for Ndongala. Yeah, I'll tell you why. Fitness. Just sharpness. That's all it is. Ndongala wasn't playing terrible. So as it stands, Luton doing what they need to. And all they need to do at the moment is avoid defeat based on other results. Frank Pino now. With the ball in. Ooh. Sander. It's going to be a Luton highlight, this. No, it's not. Laurieri intercepted brilliantly. Rodriguez. Wormleighton. Finds Kane full of love. The substitute. And it is Kane full of love's 20th goal of the season. What a lovely little dance that is. Look at the footwork. Before and after the goal. Yes, please. Sign him up for dancing reality TV. Do not sign him up for that. He's got football to play. The Luton are now losing and are now out of the playoff zone. Nottingham Forest and QPR are drawing. Nottingham Forest doing what they need to now. Forest need to win, really. They should be backing themselves to win, and they need to win. Otherwise, they're hoping that other teams help them get into the playoffs. They need help anyway. Frank Pino, should have finished. 16 finishing. Come on, Frank. Frank Pino's playing actually really badly, getting a 6.5. Maybe the worst game he's had for me. Jenkins. Rob Jenkins. Across. Laurieri. Off the bar. Joe Wormleighton. Back to Jack Kingdon. Wormleighton. Oh. End of highlight. Forest have done it. I think Forest have won in their game. We've won. Good win against Luton. Too little too late. We finished fourth. Level on points with Watford, but better goal difference. Forest did do it in the end. 3-2 win. 90th minute goal for Rivas. They didn't need the win. They were in there anyway on 71 points. So, fair play. Leeds got to 100 points. Surprised they only got to 100 points, really. Right then. Well, that's it, gang. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back for the next episode, which is coming right now. Recording it right now. Straight back into it. So, yeah. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.